Hi folks, so today's video is day number 5 using the Juvias Place the Nubian palette, and today I wanted to use a couple of the darker shades in the palette, do this really nice like smoked out look. This is something that I love this kind of look. Also use my little trick with the tape just because I find it's what's easiest for me to do lately and I really like it and I like doing it, so hopefully you guys don't mind seeing it. So I'm going to use some of the darker shades in this palette. So the ones that I'm going to use are mostly this bottom row, but I did go into the crease a little bit with this shade here just to help blend everything up towards the brow bone. Then I went into the crease with this chocolate matte shade here. Also used a little bit of this shade all over the lid, which surprisingly didn't end up as dark as it appears on the lid. I don't know, I thought it was going to be darker than that. And then darken things up even more with this matte dark shade here. For brushes I use 4, so I use two 217 type brushes just to help blend out the crease and blend the smokiness out. I also used a MAC 239 to apply color onto the crease, and then just another little sort of flat shader brush to apply color underneath the bottom lash line. I'm also just going to apply a bigger strip just sort of underneath. This isn't very sticky, it comes off super easily, but it's just to collect any fallout that might happen over this corner because I am using some darker shades and I do have my foundation done already. Alright, so the first shade I'm using is this one right here. I'm just going to dip my 217 into that brush, and this is going to go just above my crease. This is the color that I'm just going to use to help blend this sort of up to the brow bone and just diffuse everything nicely. And then I'm going to go in with the chocolate brown. That's going to go right into the crease. And then what I'm doing is I'm almost just taking that dark brown and running it right along that tape, almost making a wing like out this way. So I just sort of blend everything right on top of that tape. I just really like having that tape there. It just makes things so much easier. And easier is better in my opinion. I'm just going to continue to go back in with that chocolate brown and just blend more into the crease. So then with that applied, next up I'm going into the metallic shade right here. This one actually differs a lot from the other metallic shades in the palette in that it's a little bit more dry. So I find this actually works best with a brush as opposed to my finger. Be sure to really tap this off though, because I do get a little bit of kick up in the pan and it will have a significant amount of fallout as well, especially with the dark shade. Just be sure if you have this color to do your foundation after, or do what I did and put the tape down. You can see that it like plops like a bunch of fallout right there. And then just really press this eyeshadow into the lid as opposed to blending it. And with that applied, I'm going to go back into the chocolate brown and I'm just going to blend that shade up a little bit. And then for the inner corner, I'm actually just going to take my finger, I'm going to use this rose gold shade here, just get a little bit of that, plop that in as in the inner corner highlight. And then lastly, I'm going to go into the very dark matte shade in the corner, taking a little bit of that on the brush, tap that off as well to avoid any fallout. Just going to darken up that outer corner even more, just a little bit. Alright, and then once you're happy with the blending, that's when you can just peel the tape off and blind yourself while you do it. You see that I don't have too much fallout. What I like to do is just take whatever's left on the little sponge that I put my foundation on, or brush, just sort of tap over that, and it's just going to deposit a little bit more foundation that's there. Next up I'm going to focus for underneath the eye. For that I'm taking the dark brown that's here. Just going to run that right underneath my bottom eyelashes, sort of connect it out with the corner right there. Then I'm just going to use a small brush, go into a little bit of the chocolate. Just going to run that just directly underneath that. I'm just using that to just sort of blend out the outer corner right there. And then lastly I'm going to go into this light camel shade here. Take that and just run that underneath just to blend it out even more. So with the fake eyelashes on, this is the final look. This is a look that I do like to wear with fake eyelashes. That's just me personally. You can rock it with your natural lashes if you want. I just find it adds a little bit more drama that way. Again, totally up to you. For lips, I have one of two options. I either want to do a dark red or I want to do a blue. Either one of those is something that I would do. So today I'm just going to do the dark red because I haven't worn dark red in a minute. So I'm using Batwalk from Cryptic Cosmetics. So then with the lips applied, this is the final look, which I am into. I love this dark red lips. I really like Cryptic Cosmetics actually. Their formula is really nice and I kind of want to get the new set of 5 even though I don't need more liquid lipsticks. That's really the only reason why I haven't been buying more, is because I just have so many, and slowly but surely they're all starting to go bad at the same time, so I'm kind of like rushing to use like as many liquid lipsticks as I can before they get like really funky. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow at 8 a.m. I will have my full review of this palette, price breakdown, grams, and sort of who it's good for and all that stuff. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing good, and until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon.